Welcome to the Dominic Sports Picks NFL. We're not here to guess, we're here to win. First and foremost, thank God for allowing us to be here sharing this passion for sports and the smartest picks. At the same time, may God bless each and every one of you who are part of this great community that never stops growing. If you're an NFL fan looking for real analysis, reliable statistics, and the best picks week after week, this is your place. Here I share predictions with strategy, research, and vision. No luck here, luck is built with data and focus. Subscribe, activate the bell, and get ready to be part of a winning community. Dominic Sports Picks NFL, precision, strategy, and pure fire in every play. Let's begin. Dominic Sports Picks family begins. Let's analyze this AFC South divisional duel, Tennessee Titans versus Houston Texans, a game between two teams desperate for their first win of the season. Both are 0-3 and have been showing serious offensive concerns, but also a tremendous urgency to break out of their slump. Today we bring you three very interesting picks: Texans to win, totals over 34.5 points, and CJ Stroud with over 200 passing yards. Pick 1, Houston Texans to win. The Texans are the favorites because, despite their poor start, they have a stronger roster and an experienced quarterback like CJ Stroud, who has already demonstrated leadership in the league. Houston's playbook is still struggling, but Tennessee's defense has been a disaster: 9 consecutive losses dating to last season, serious issues on the offensive line, and rookie Cam Ward, who has been sacked repeatedly. The urgency weighs heavily on both teams, but the Texans have more weapons and are at home, which gives them an advantage. Pick 2, totals over 34.5 points. Although the offenses have been limited, the total line is quite low. Both teams have allowed pressure on their quarterbacks and defenses that break down with wear. Stroud has the ability to explode with a couple of long drives, and Ward, despite being a rookie, has shown flashes that can translate into touchdowns. The history between these rivals also tends to produce high-tension games and points on the board. With two offenses desperately seeking confidence, this total looks beatable. Pick 3, CJ Stroud at over 200.0 yards passing. Stroud has started the season with just 2 touchdown passes and 3 interceptions, but he's still averaging over 200 yards per game. Tennessee's secondary has left significant gaps and is coming off big plays through the air. Additionally, Houston's inability to establish a consistent running game forces Stroud to throw more. Between Nico Collins and Tank Dell, he has receivers capable of generating yards after the catch. This pick relies on volume and need. Dominic recap. Texans to win. Totals at over 34.5 points. CJ Stroud at over 200 yards passing. A desperate game where we're banking on Stroud's experience and leadership to give Houston its first win of the season. Let's get these three picks started off the week strong. We continue with Dominic's picks. Today we head into week 4 of the NFL with a matchup full of contrasts: the Los Angeles Chargers, 3-0, versus the New York Giants, 0-3. A team enjoying its best start since 2002 faces another that continues to be mired in doubt, changes, and pressure from the outset. We're going to analyze three very solid picks: Chargers minus 2.5 to win, totals at over 39.0 points, and Justin Herbert at over 225 passing yards. Pick 1, Los Angeles Chargers minus 2.5 to win. The Chargers have started perfectly and have done so by winning close division games, showing character and consistency. Herbert is the only QB with multiple 300-yard games this season, and the defense under Jim Harbaugh has been solid with Derwin James as the undisputed leader. Opposite them, the Giants come in with an 0-3 record, shaking things up and handing the keys to rookie Jackson Dart after Russell Wilson's failure. The experience gap at quarterback is huge, and while the rookie's enthusiasm can provide energy, the scenario looks very favorable for the Chargers to cover the minus 2.5. Pick 2, totals over 39.0 points. The line is low considering the scenarios. The Chargers average over 24 points per game, while the Giants' defense has allowed 83 through 3 weeks. Additionally, the Los Angeles offense is adjusting its ground attack with rookie Amarian Hampton, who is facing one of the worst run defenses. On the other hand, with Malik Neighbors as the primary receiver in Dart's debut as a starter, New York is likely to take more risks than usual, generating points either on long drives or errors converted into touchdowns. Given these factors, surpassing 39 seems very likely. Pick 3, Justin Herbert with over 225.0 yards passing. Herbert is a guaranteed pass rush. He averages over 300 yards per game and arrives with confidence, being the engine of Los Angeles' offense. The Giants' secondary hasn't shown consistency, and with weapons like Quentin Johnston and a system that relies heavily on Herbert's arm, surpassing 225 yards seems like a very valuable pick. Furthermore, the game script itself suggests that Herbert will be the difference maker early on, taking advantage of New York's defense giving up too much space. Pick summary. Dominic predictions. Chargers minus 2.5 to win. Totals at over 39 points. Herbert with over 225 yards passing. A game where Los Angeles' experience and pace should prevail over the Giants' disarray and transition. Full confidence in Herbert and company to remain undefeated and stay in the green with these picks. Finally, Dominic Sports Picks family. Today we're going to feature a very attractive Week 4 NFL game, the New Orleans Saints, 0-3, visiting the Buffalo Bills, 3-0, at Highmark Stadium. A duel with contrasting realities, a Saints team still in the midst of rebuilding and struggling to recover, facing a solid Bills team, with no major errors and Josh Allen leading a team aiming to remain undefeated. For this matchup, we have three strong picks: Bills minus 6.5 to win, totals at over 40.5 points, and Josh Allen at over 225 passing yards. Pick 1, Buffalo Bills minus 6.5 to win. Buffalo is not only undefeated, but they're also showing maturity, no turnovers in 3 games and a defensive balance that supports them in key moments. Plus, they're playing at home, where they've accumulated 13 consecutive regular season victories. In contrast, the Saints are saddled with 7 straight losses and an 0-3 start that reflects the discipline and execution issues under Kellen Moore. While Spencer Rattler hasn't been bad in accuracy, 67%, he still hasn't gotten his first win as a starter. The difference in playing time is clear, and the minus 6.5 seems short considering the difference in rosters and momentum. Pick 2, totals over 40.5 points. The Bills have proven they know how to win with both explosive attacks and sustained drives. Although they haven't been at their best offensively, they face a Saints defense plagued by lapses in concentration and that already allowed 44 points last week against Seattle. Josh Allen has the resources to punish deep, and James Cook continues to provide balance on the ground. On the other side, New Orleans, despite its flaws, has found some aerial production in Rattler, for touchdowns in 3 games, enough to contribute to the scoreboard. With these trends, surpassing 40.5 points is a realistic scenario. Pick 3, Josh Allen over 225.0 passing yards. The reigning MVP averages above this line, even in weeks where the offensive game plan was more conservative. Allen has a reliable arsenal, with Stephon Diggs as his primary receiver and complements like Kincaid and Shakir. Additionally, the Saints often commit penalties that give away first downs, which extends offensive drives and increases the chances of passing yards. Considering Buffalo will open up the offensive book to keep the pressure on a weak opponent, this pick has a lot of value. Dominic summary. Buffalo Bills minus 6.5 to win. Totals at over 40.5 points. Josh Allen over 225 passing yards. This game looks like it could consolidate Buffalo's unbeaten run and give the Saints another tough night, as they're still searching for an identity under Moore. We're confident in Allen and the Bills' solidity to make the most of our 3 picks. My people, until tomorrow, blessings and good luck to all.